On April 22nd, terrorists opened fire on male tourists at Baisaran Valley near Pahalgam in Indian state of Jammu and Kashmir, killing 26 and wounding over 20 in the deadliest assault on civilians in India since the 2008 Mumbai attacks. The Resistance Front, an offshoot of Lashkar-e-Taiba, claimed responsibility. The Islamist terrorists specifically targeted Hindu tourists, and cold-blooded assassinations were carried out with many shot in the head. Islamabad, which has a long history of actively supporting terror groups, has denied involvement. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi vowed to hunt the perpetrators to the ends of the earth, even as India suspended the Indus Waters Treaty and revoked Pakistani visas in retaliation, prompting Pakistan to close its airspace and impose countermeasures. Washington has come out strongly in favor of New Delhi, with President Donald Trump and Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard assuring support. Apart from diplomatic measures, India is likely to use kinetic means. Indian Defense Minister Rajnath Singh stated that India will reach not only the perpetrators of this act, but also the actors behind the scenes. He added, "The accused will soon see a loud and clear response. I want to assure the country." In this video, Defense Updates analyzes why BrahMos will likely be India's weapon of choice to hit Pakistan. Before we proceed, a word on NordVPN, which is one of the most trusted and fastest VPN brand that has a no-log policy validated by Deloitte. NordVPN provides a 256-bit encrypted tunnel that protects your privacy and also enables you to access contents that are blocked based on geolocation. Its threat protection system helps you avoid phishing, scams, and malware. NordVPN application is available for all the major platforms as well as browsers. Get an exclusive NordVPN deal with massive saving by going to nordvpn.com/defense or clicking the link in the description. It's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. BrahMos is developed jointly by India's Defense Research and Development Organization, DRDO, and Russia's NPO Mashinostroyenia. The name BrahMos is a portmanteau formed from the names of two rivers, the Brahmaputra of India and the Moskva of Russia. It is powered by a ramjet engine. Several aspects make BrahMos a lethal missile. It has a supersonic speed of Mach 3, providing very little time to intercept. BrahMos uses a 300-kilogram or 660-pound semi-armor piercing warhead. While the warhead is crucial, it is also to be noted, being twice as heavy and almost 4 times as fast as a typical cruise missile like American Tomahawk, the BrahMos has more than 32 times kinetic energy. The combined destructive force of massive warhead and kinetic energy is lethal for even the biggest surface warships and bunkers. BrahMos has broken ships in half in several tests. The missile is hard to shoot down since it has the capability to fly extremely close to the ground or sea level to avoid missile defense systems. In fact, during the terminal phase, the missile can fly as low as 10 meters to the ground. Also, in the final stages of flight, it doesn't move in a straight line, but performs a S maneuver. BrahMos is also pretty difficult to jam since it has lots of redundancies in the guidance system, right from the INS, GPS, GLONASS, and Gagan, and it also has an active radar seeker or inertial guidance for the final phase. Its accuracy of around 1 square meter makes it suitable for precision strikes. Importantly, the missile utilizes a fire-and-forget system, requiring no additional input from the operator once the missile has been launched. India was earlier not part of the Missile Technology Control Regime, MTCR. Russia could not help or jointly develop a missile with a non-MTCR nation like India, whose range is more than 300 kilometers or about 186 miles. After getting into MTCR in 2016, India has extended the range, and now the missile has a strike envelope of 900 kilometers for ship and land-launched variants and 500 kilometers for air-launched variants. So the missile would technically be able to target any location in Pakistan. Let us now look at a particular incident. On 9th March 2022, at 6:43 p.m., the Air Defense Operations Center of the Pakistan Air Force, PAF, picked up a high-speed flying object inside Indian territory. According to Director General Major General Babar Iftikhar of the Inter-Services Public Relations, ISPR, from its initial course, the object suddenly maneuvered towards Pakistani territory and violated Pakistan's airspace, ultimately falling near Mianchanu at 6:50 p.m. The crash near Mianchanu, Kanewal district in Punjab, Pakistan, caused damage to civilian property but no casualties. According to Air Vice Marshal Tariq Zia of PAF, the missile traveled 124 kilometers or 77 miles inside Pakistani territory in 3 minutes and 44 seconds. This was actually an accidental firing of BrahMos. The particular missile was unarmed. On 23 August 2022, 3 Indian Air Force officers were primarily held responsible for the incident for deviation from the standard operating procedures, and their services were terminated by the Indian government with immediate effect. But this incident showed that Pakistan couldn't intercept this missile, even though it has several air defense systems, the most advanced being Chinese-made HQ-9P, with a range of 125 kilometers or 77 miles. BrahMos is currently considered to be one of the most deadly cruise missiles in the world. It is a nightmare for any adversaries. Pakistan can do very little to stop this missile. This situation will become even more challenging if a coordinated barrage is launched from different vectors, and this is very much possible. BrahMos can be fired from Indian warships present in the Arabian Sea, land-based launchers positioned in states like Gujarat, or by Su-30 MKI hovering near the line of control LOC, the de facto border. Kolkata and Visakhapatnam class destroyers carry 16 of these missiles. Interestingly, in March 2023, the Indian Navy ordered 200 BrahMos missiles in a deal worth $2.5 billion. A typical land launcher carries 3 missiles. As per reports, at least 5 regiments are operational, each having 65 missiles. 42 Sukhoi Su-30 MKI have been modified to equip BrahMos Air, or A, and each can carry one of these heavyweight missiles. The IAF placed an order for 200 BrahMos A missiles in 2012, with the acquisition valued at $1 billion. Since then, many more have likely been acquired, but details are kept under wrap. Compatibility with diverse launch platforms provides excellent operational flexibility and makes mounting a defense against this missile almost impossible. Since BrahMos is mostly locally manufactured, India will likely have significant ready stock of this missile, upwards of 1,000. The situation seems ripe for BrahMos's first combat use.